Dun, 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 dun. Intro muziek. Hello, hello. I've got another envelope collection. I've shown the preview already. And here it is. A lot of nice things in it. So I'll just unpack it and show you what's inside. The whole thing, it has a vintage inspired feel, but also a bit of color, and well, it's mostly modern papers, but with the, well, this is the mood board of the whole thing. So it has some shimmer. So here's a sewn envelope. You can take this off, but it's a protector for the paper clip. So it's blue on the inside. That's, for me, says it all. It's not completely vintage, it has some color. And then there's a freestyle sewing element. Stapled card, and a piece of a zine, and a flamingo, some lined paper. You can keep it together or rip it up. So I thought that would be a fun writing space. And a scrappy embellishment. There's a little folded like an envelope. You can write something in it. So I mainly aim to inspire by the different styles of folding, or just give you some inspiration. See, like this. And we have this is a matchbox fold, and it has some collage papers, transparency, music paper, brown papers, and maps, and French, and dictionary, Old Dutch and English. So you can rip it up and use it in collages, or you can use the stickers. If your sticker sheets are almost empty, you can put them on here and then rip a little bit off with the sticker and keep it in a booklet for on the go. This is sewn onto paper, so whatever glue you have, it will stick. So that's one. We have lift off. I've been watching some YouTube videos and I'm like, relax, we're not in a hurry, show us everything. So that's what I do. I want to take the time, show the back side, never say like, I want to hurry and do it in like 20 minutes. I don't care if it's a long video. You can write in it or make a pocket and keep something in here. You could put some I'm thinking rope thread, and then put it around this if you have a whole stack, and it will hold. This I really love. I used paint and some gold bronze powder, so it's really shimmery. Then I made an envelope, and I thought it looked really awesome. And then there's an envelope inside. I made a little collage, roughed it up a bit, and well, you can glue it and use it as an envelope, but I also thought you might want to write in it, or maybe write in it like this, keep something inside. So I didn't glue this one. This is a postcard, coffee dyed and stamped, and it has lovely, a little bit of texture. And this is an image. You can also turn it into a pocket, or make a collage on the back, or put some note paper, clip something to it. Look at this, it has purple on the inside. I hope you can see it. So yeah, just wanted to have lovely elements. Here is a vintage the desk note journal. Normally I would glue over all the book pages, but now I just gave you a simple, interesting start. There's a pocket, and coffee dye, photo protection paper, dictionary, the nice music paper, and this is a whole side of a book page that didn't have text. So. And here you can glue a picture. You can turn this, glue it here, and turn it into a pocket, or even glue something to it, and it's an extra page. Some color. This is a really vintage yellow. And some fun passepartout postcard. And also this one, you can glue it here, turn it into an envelope, stick something in the picture. And here is a longer page. And yes, it is a flip out. Some copyright paper on top. What's this? Ooh, collage postcards. And here's a double postcard turned into a little ephemera folio. So here's some journal cards. I drew this. So I thought it would be nice to have some paper that you can just write and you don't have to wait. And I hope it is inspiring just to see if you have one piece like a tag, you can fold paper and it looks like this, and it's a nice place to have some writing space. A floating pocket with some coffee dyed paper. It's really nice, sturdy, has some texture. So these are meant like pre-selected stash. You can use them and then put them wherever you want. If you want to put them in an envelope or in a journal, or add some journal cards, or maybe stickers or post-its, you can put them in here. And this is the journal, so it's A6. And it has a little bit of old school fabric. So it has red thread and pink and blue here. And vintage colored. This, I went all out. So a little envelope. With some cute tiny things. So this is made from a mini Latin dictionary, and it has a unicorn and a little vintage number, some holographic piece. And this you can turn into a tab or just for decoration. It's one of my favorite stamps, the to and from. You can also put it on an envelope or something scrappy with gold, some flowers, Spanish or Portuguese numbers, pattern, flowers, holy man, and a simple scrappy. I kind of like it to put the big ones behind. But it's not necessary. So I think everything that fits into this little envelope is like a small item. You can use them to decorate or just inspire, or like a way you don't lose all the little things in between the bigger things. This pocket is also rubbed texture with some, well, gold, bronze, oil pastel. Frottage, scrappy embellishment. Here I rarely use the belly bands. There's some nice paper, some scraps, and I use my stamps. So yeah, I hope you feel inspired. Here's a little card. This is what I meant. It is turned into a tab. Maps. Some plastic lace and some wild collage in brown colors. And here the color matches. Some mystical green and more mystical green. a little bit of fabric in here, tuck spot. This makes me feel it is a bit bohemian, because you're like, ooh, I want to feel it. Another tag, and you can write there. And here's some holographic washi with feathers. So all those three remind me of embroidery. Some accidental rhyming. And here's some extra writing space with gold. Just a little piece on the side. It makes it sturdy, and I think it makes it more like, ooh, the book is full of treasure. Look at the sides. And here, I sewed in a paper bag, glassine-ish, some textured paper, linen paper, and a piece of botanical. A book. And I like the numbers as well. Here are some of my own handwriting, because I saw a lot of script, and I think it has a really nice charm to it. So another pocket, and transparency, just some interesting papers. What is it? Greek? Or maybe, I think it's Greek. What do we have here? Ooh. Texture, a scrappy embellishment with fabric and some shiny, and little pieces for collage. Some more secret writing space. The pattern of a playing card. Collage with some text and pieces of interest. And a little pocket, some vintage image, and a stamp, and a little cute tag. Total character. Some blackout poetry. This. So, a card I made, so you can have another of the circle and to put some thread around and bind a stack if you already have some postcards, and that way you can put them together. And I like to show that you can put something in it by putting something in it. Here are some extra texts and a cigar band. This is to show how it looks if you put some writing paper on top of a book page. Some painted paper and a scrappy embellishment on top of the page, but you can glue it on or embellish something else with it. Some extra little envelope, a square envelope, and another filled pocket. This also has a bohemian feel. It's just snippets to pique your interest. I found some sequins from an art book made into a double tag. And this I made on the computer, I made a mandala. You can turn it into a pocket or write on the back. Or collage it. This is really, really vintage. Really old. I think maybe you can remove it. And what's this? Alright, some space to write, some space to glue, and another piece, and start of a collage to make it all grungy. And something to keep it together. Don't know if it's necessary, but I did it. Sometimes I do just crazy stuff to try to inspire you. So grass and green. The other side of the pocket. I glued some paper around the edge, cut it open so it's also open on this side. This is also on a book page, and you can turn it into a pocket with some extra pattern paper. Here 1890, 1893. Treasure map paper. Sprinkly. Here the same thing. You can glue something so it flaps open, or have a whole page in here like this and turn it into an envelope if you glue it this and this, and you can put something in. And this is also really, really vintage. Yes, that's the journal. That was a whole trip. And then, am I still in frame? I hope so. Let's check. Yes, I guess so. And here is an envelope of wallpaper, so it has texture, and I think it looks homey and old school. There's another wallpaper, textured wallpaper turned into an envelope. And it has little vintage inspired scrappies. Some have fabric, some have a gold. And numbers, deco paper, another one with gold and brown. For you to decorate some papers with. And this is what my friend calls half fabricate, so it's like half the finished start of a collage, and it's all packed with white so you can write. It's easy if you have something nice like a post stamp or a sticker, and you can just put it on, and it's almost finished because I done the background. So it's really simple. And some plain little tab or frame potential, some sturdy cards to turn into journaling cards, and galaxy, black, and red, and the other panther, and some extra. So this is also great to have some normal papers for you to write a list or something that's maybe not even going to turn up into your journals. It would be a shame to use these for shopping lists. Yes. And there's a flap you can, but I like to have it at the ready. And this is also from a botanical, and I made a collage on it. It's sewn the label on. Love it. This is the whole, where the whole color scheme is based on. And it has some inspiring images, also like a deconstructed mood board. Vintage botanical. So you can add some of your images that you would like to use in this journal collection. And then there's a sturdy brown envelope, really sturdy because it's sewn, and a nice scrappy embellishment with lots of fabric and layers. And here are some collage papers, some notes, old style German, just some French roads and numbers, some languages, Portuguese, French, some fleur-de-lis, Italian, about botanical, la vegetazione delle rupi, mostly Italian text, and some vintage music paper. Ta-da! So I'll put this back and put it on Etsy. And I hope you like it. Happy crafting. Hope you're inspired. And well, I have lots of fun, so I'll be creating more.